What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 22 of our Pokemon Unbreakable Ties walkthrough. The previous video was another jam-packed episode. We explored some cave, which was like a maze. There was a little side quest in there where we had to find a Zygarde cell. We also got to encounter Vegeta in the game, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And we also found out the backstory behind Commander Vesta before she got executed. So if you didn't watch the last episode, definitely go back and give it a watch. It was an incredible episode. This game has really been stepping it up in the last few episodes. But now we have finally made it to Lugano City, and myself and Rudolfo are exploring the town a little bit. And we've just bumped into Grovyle and Cerulege, which is quite strange. Of course, it's Boss Brenda's Cerulege, so she's caught up with us, and she's not happy that we try to interfere and stop the execution of Commander Vesta. And currently we're still playing as Ida's character, so we are using her team of Pokemon. And it looks like Boss Brenda wants to have another battle, so it looks like we're going to take her on now, which should be pretty interesting. Let's see how her team has changed and how Ida's team has changed too. So the first Pokemon she sends out is a level 49 Dusclops. Luckily, Ida's Blaziken is already level 51, so we got a slight level advantage. And I just want to say that Blaziken is an absolute beast in this game. Ida has become pretty strong with her team at the moment. As you can see, Blaziken knocked out Dusclops in just 2 hits. So that's pretty wild. And the next Pokemon we decide to send out is Milotic. And Boss Brenda sends out a level 50 Crocodile. So it looks like most of her team is around the level 50 mark, very similar to us, but we do one-shot it with our type advantage. We hit Crocodile with a water type attack, and that's all it takes to knock it out. We're gonna swap in and bring Blaziken back out for Obstagoon. Boss Brenda has sent out level 50 Obstagoon. This Pokemon always looks like it should be in a rock band. It's a pretty badass looking Pokemon, but Blaziken one-shots it, so it looks like this battle is going perfectly. We have taken out half of Boss Brenda's team already, and all of our Pokemon are alive still. We haven't used our legendary Latias either, so hopefully things keep going our way. We're going to swap out and bring out Togekiss for some action now. Let's see, Boss Brenda sends out a level 49 Malamar. This is always a tough Pokemon to battle against. It's got some attacks that can poison you or confuse you. But it looks like Togekiss might have it under wraps. He's doing pretty well. And if we can knock it out in another attack or two, then this battle should be quite a breeze. This might be one of the easiest battles that we've had so far. And luckily, Togekiss also is holding leftovers, so it's healing a little bit after each attack. And that's it, we knocked out Malamar, so Togekiss did a good job. We still got about half of our HP. And let's see, there's only 2 more Pokemon left, and Boss Brenda hasn't used her Cerulege yet, so that is the strongest Pokemon. We might have to be a bit cautious with that one. But we're going to send out Milotic again, so we've got a type advantage. If we can get an attack in, we might cause some serious damage. And yes, we hit it with a Surf. We almost knock it out, but unfortunately Milotic has been defeated. Let's see, what other Pokemon? I think we should try and go with Fracture. If we can hit it with like a ground type attack, that should do the trick. Okay, unfortunately our Fracture's only got dragon type moves. So that's not going to help us very much. I thought it would have had like a rock or ground type attack. So Fracture got knocked out. We're 2 Pokemon down. Let's go with the legendary Latias. Hopefully Latias can finish this battle. Okay, we hit Ceruledge with a Thunder attack. We almost knock it out. One more Thunderbolt, and that's it. Ceruledge is out. We are down to Boss Brenda's final Pokemon, which is Zoroark. That's a really interesting Pokemon. It can usually like transform into a different Pokemon when it comes out. So it's quite a cool ability. And Zoroark knocks out our Latias. So we only got 3 Pokemon left. We're going to see if Togekiss can finish it off. Okay, Togekiss was a bit too weak. It got knocked out, unfortunately. But we definitely got this one under the belt. We're going to send out Blaziken to finish Zoroark off. And there we have it. We knocked out Boss Brenda. Quite a easy battle. She did come back in the end a bit, but it just goes to show if you have the type advantage in these battles, it can make a huge difference. Just starting off with the type advantages gave our team a big boost in that battle. Okay, whoa, and here Edward just ran across the city on a Raikou and picked all of us up and ran off. So he kind of rescued us. But Raikou looks really awesome. It's one of my favorite legendary dog Pokemon. Out of the 3, there's Suicune, Raikou, and Entei. And wow, we are cruising through the city, absolutely flying. So I wonder where Edward's gonna take us to. Glad that he rescued us though. And now Edward and Ida are just chatting. Edward is introducing himself because it is the first time that they're officially meeting, Ida and Edward. And Ida is quite surprised that Edward already knows Derek. So everyone's just catching up and getting to know each other. And Edward says that they should all go to an area where they can rest up a bit and stop running away from the royal family. Maybe someplace a little bit safer where they can chat freely. So they're going to head off to Retreat Park. And now we have cut back to our usual character, which is great. We've just come out of the cave again. And there is a nurse there to heal your Pokemon. So that's good news. And now we're exploring the next route. So we're going to make our way to the next town. Maybe we're going to make our way to Lugano City as well. But there are a couple tough trainers to battle here along the way. And you can catch and battle some new Pokemon in the wild. Might be a good time for you to train up your team a bit. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to explore the route, try pick up some cool items, try battle and catch a few new Pokemon, and definitely collect more log pieces. Those are so valuable. I did explain it in a previous video. You can sell these log pieces for quite a bit of money, or even trade them for cool items or TMs. So it's definitely worthwhile collecting as much log as you can, because money can be quite tough in this game. It's quite a struggle in the beginning to build up a lot of cash. And here we've just encountered a level 46 Electabuzz, one of my favorite electric type Pokemon. So we're definitely going to try and catch it. I love that it can evolve into Electivire. And we caught it with a quick ball on the first throw. So usually you use a Thunderstone on Electabuzz and it will evolve into Electivire, which is super strong. Same with Magmar and Magmortar. You use a Firestone, I believe, and then it will evolve. Both Pokemon are super strong. And here's a little hiker that we're going to battle. He's got a level 50 Onyx. So we're going to try train up our Lucario a bit. And we defeated Onyx pretty easily. And he gives us a hard stone, which is a nice little gift from him. There are a couple items for you to pick up in this area, so do explore thoroughly and pick up everything. And here's some karate kung fu dude, and he gives us Lucky Punch, which is a hold item. So a lot of stuff to pick up. Wow, okay, and here we've just found Majime, Commander Majime, and we're in a beautiful location. There's like a waterfall behind us. We're on a bridge. There's an Altaria flying about. This game really does look beautiful. But I am pretty worried now. It looks like we might end up battling her, and she is quite a tough trainer. So I don't know if we are 100% ready. I should have maybe done a bit more training before coming and talking to her. And it seems Commander Majime is a bit confused, and she's reflecting on everything. She's a bit bummed out about the execution of Commander Vesta, I think. But she is still down to battle, so I think she's just a bit confused about the situation. But let's see what she's got. She's one of the toughest trainers in the game so far. And the first Pokemon she sends out is a level 51 Arbok. We've gone with Ceruledge up front. And let's see, Arbok uses Earthquake, which is super effective. I didn't even know Arbok could learn Earthquake, so that's not good news for our Ceruledge. We haven't really caused much damage. Our Nightshade does a lot better. It really can make a difference which Pokemon come out first in a battle. If your first Pokemon is at a disadvantage, you can really rattle things up. But this is going to be one crazy tough battle, I feel. And I've added a new Pokemon or two to the team that I haven't even trained up fully yet. So we got our work cut out for us. We sent out Milotic, and that one-shotted Arbok luckily. And now Commander Majime has sent out a level 52 Crobat. And it seems our Milotic's ice attacks are pretty effective. So hopefully Milotic can take out another Pokemon or two of hers. That will put us in a bit of an advantage. Milotic is quite a beast in this game. I'm pretty happy with Milotic's performance so far. Okay, and Commander Majime swaps out and sends out Weavile unexpectedly. And Weavile is currently level 51, so our ice-type attacks aren't going to really do much damage. The best we can do is try hit it with some water attacks. And our Scald attack is pretty effective, so we should be able to knock it out in the next hit. Let's see, and yes, we hit it with a Scald, we knock out Weavile, but our Milotic is just hanging in by a thread. It is holding leftovers, but its HP is so low. And now Commander Majime sends out Crobat again. Unfortunately, it attacks first, so Milotic is knocked out. But Crobat does have low HP as well. So let's see, we got Druddigon up next. Hopefully Druddigon can knock out Crobat and cause a bit of damage. Druddigon's ability is Rush Skin, so whenever it's hit by physical attack, that Pokemon takes a bit of damage. Okay, Crobat is out the way, so we're halfway through Commander Majime's team. And next Pokemon she sends out is a Greninja, level 52. That's not good news. Greninja is a super strong Pokemon. And she swaps out and sends out Excalibur, which we almost one-shot, surprisingly. But now we're going to use a max revive on Milotic. I think we should try bring Milotic back. It's probably one of the stronger Pokemon in our team at the moment. And we're gonna go with Glamora now, I think. Let's see if Glamora can finish off Excelgor. We're gonna try hit it with a fairy attack. And yes, Dazzling Gleam does the trick. So only 2 Pokemon left for Commander Majime. It's the Greninja and her final Pokemon, which I think is Seviper, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see how we do against Greninja. Unfortunately, Glamora is at a type disadvantage. And yeah, we get one-shotted, which is really unfortunate. I thought Glamora would be a little bit stronger. It is quite a beast, but without another evolution, I think we might have to swap it out somewhere down the line. But now we've sent out Lucario, and Lucario also took a lot of damage from Greninja. Greninja's Surf seems to be really strong. Greninja knocks out Lucario as well, so we just got Dreepy and Milotic. Dreepy doesn't hit any attacks. It hasn't evolved yet, so it's pretty much useless. But we can use it to revive one of our other Pokemon. So I think we should sacrifice Dreepy and use a max revive on Lucario. Dreepy just got one-shotted as expected. But if we can get Lucario back out, then that definitely help us in this battle. So we've decided to go with Milotic now. If Milotic can hit Greninja with a strong ice attack, it could do a fair amount of damage. Okay, let's see. Can we survive and knock it out in the next hit? Hopefully we can. Greninja's trying to hit us with Surf, but it's not really effective. And our attack is also not really effective, but it's enough to knock it out. And it's down to Commander Majime's final Pokemon, and yes, it's a Viper. So we're going to swap in Lucario. Hopefully we can get this Seviper out the way. And it is currently at level 53. And it's Mega Evolved, which is not good news. So I don't know, this isn't good. Hopefully we can knock out the Mega Seviper. Lucario's attack did a ton of damage, but we got knocked out by Mega Seviper. We only got Milotic left, and it's about half HP. Hopefully we can attack first, or survive the blow. Okay, we do get attacked and poisoned, but we knock out Mega Seviper, and we just defeat Commander Majime. That was super close. We literally had a couple HP left, and we were poisoned. So we've got to do some training. We definitely have to make some improvements in our team. That was way too close. Commander Majime is a bit regretful of her actions towards Commander Vesta, and it seems she does have a lot of respect for her and how she went out. And Commander Majime, I think, is also a bit worried because she's next on the chopping block for the royal family if she keeps messing up. So I think she's like in two minds about the situation. She kind of wants to leave and distance herself from the royal family, but she's a ninja and she's got to follow and live the life that she leads. And we even asked if she wants to join us and help us against the royal family, but she's a bit too stubborn to try and assist us just yet. So I guess we'll just have to see how things play out. Hopefully we can get her on our side at least, or get her to leave the royal family. She is a super strong trainer, and she won't take any help from us just yet because she is a ninja. But I was also so surprised that she had a Mega Seviper. Hopefully that means we'll be able to get Mega Evolution soon, because if we're already battling some Megas, it's only going to get tougher from here. So I hope we can get Mega Evolutions sometime soon. But now, Lugano City can't be too far from here. We got to keep exploring the route. There are a few more trainers for us to battle. Here we've just found another little gimme ghoul. I definitely want to try and battle all the gimme ghoul we come across, because they can leave that strange coin which will allow it to evolve into a Goldengo. We've only picked up one of those coins in the entire game, so hopefully we can come across another one sometime soon. But we definitely need the experience. We got to do some heavy training now. We should probably try get our team to level 60. And finally, our Dreepy is evolving. So that's good news. Dreepy has evolved into Dracloak. And hopefully we can evolve it again pretty soon. That would definitely give our team a bit more strength. And it looks like Dracloak is learning a few attacks, so very good news. If we can evolve it into Dragapult, then Dragapult's supposed to be one of the fastest Pokemon, I believe. So it's a good chance that it's going to attack first in battle. I have used Dragapult in a few other Pokemon playthroughs, and it's generally a super fast, and it has a high special attack. So it's good for one-shotting Pokemon if you hit it with a type advantage move. But we'll see. I'm still pretty undecided on my team. We're gonna have to swap around a few Pokemon. I still think we need like an electric type Pokemon in our team. We've got a bit too many dragon types and fire and water types only. I think an electric type and a grass type might help out our team a little bit more. Okay, we found a house here, but we can't go inside, and we're collecting a bit more log pieces. But this route has been quite a large one. There's been a ton of people to battle, and we've picked up a ton of items. Here it looks like we're gonna try surf across. There's like a little river lake thing. Okay, we've surfed across to the left, and it looks like we've reached some kind of like hidden area almost. And here we've got a thunderstone. I see there's a Manectite sleeping on the mountain there. Okay, and we've gone up the ladder, and it looks like, yes, it looks like there's a secret little area here. Looks like an important place, like there might be an electric, like a legendary Pokemon or something stays there. I don't know, it doesn't look like there's anything for us to do there at the moment, but it looks like an important place. Definitely looks like it could be the home of a legendary Pokemon or something. Maybe we're gonna have to come back there at a later stage. But that was a pretty interesting area. Okay, but now let's continue with the route. We've got to try and make it to Lugano City. We can't be that far now. Okay, yes, it looks like we have almost made it. There's a signboard here. So that's always a good indication that we're at the start or the end of a route. We can pick up a couple more log pieces here. Okay, we got lucky with that one. We picked up 3 log pieces. But it seems like that's it for Route 17. It's been quite a route, and we battled Commander Majime with a super tough battle. We just defeated her by the skin of our teeth. And we've picked up another Thunderstone now, and it looks like we have finally made it to the next area, Route 18. So hopefully this will lead us to Lugano City soon. But we're going to end off things here, guys. Thanks for watching.